All right, goodie. Your girl is back with another story time video. But this story time, oh, it looks so fat. It probably is. But anyway, I did this story time today, right? I went ahead and recorded this story time today. However, I look really chubby today. Whatever. I just eat a salad to some belly kind of photo. But yeah, I look chubby. But maybe just the phone. Alright, I could still a denial. Alright, so I make the story time up today, right? And I thought the story time took about 27 minutes to record. And the entire time I was recording, I assumed that the phone was actually recording the story time. Comes to realize, to the realization, right? Let me do this. Comes to the realization that the phone was actually not recording the entire time. When I done the record, I'm get up and press stop. I'm gonna go back for go look on the video for edit it and realize there was absolutely nothing there to edit, right? So let's just say I was in shock for about 15 minutes and I wanted to do the story time back over, but I'm still in a shock. So now I'm out of shock, I decided to go do it again. Glasses kind of smudgy. But anyhow, if you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning to my channel, I welcome you back, my darling goodies. You guys love my story time. And you know what, y'all? Before I get into the story time, I have to tell you guys that my stories are real. They're not nothing made up. They're not fake or nothing. This is my real life. Some of the things I'm not going to tell you because I now can't handle the truth, right? I don't want to feel the story time, but I don't want to feel the truth through something then. Oh, wait a minute. What? Why yes I look so? Why my tattoo look so? But anyway, I guess I'll probably use some kind of filter because my tattoo now show properly. You know what? Who gives a shit, right? Anyway, alright, so this story time from from the title, it is let me see, let me go type it. The time when my best friend, husband, the time my best friend plumber husband teeth my panty. I could type it that. I could type it something like so. Yeah, because I adapted it up. But we could talk about it. Alright, thumbs up, like and share. I know if it's said about that, but thumbs up, like and share everything, right? Alright, tell a friend. More story time I come up to see. If you don't like that one, I'm going to go on another one. I'll drop another one. But we could talk about this. Alright, so this was when I came to the US. Okay? We talk about 89, a long time ago, you know, from 1989. I was in a committed relationship at that present time. Many years of together with that particular person. I was living in New York at the time, and I was living in Queens Village to be exact. I am going to change up the name of the peoples involved because it is so real. It's a real true business. And even though I don't communicate with a lot of people anymore, they do know that I have a YouTube channel, I'm sure. And they do come for spy to see what I want, to see how me I live. So, I know them come and come fast and snoop and see them names. So, I go, because YouTube don't want you to disclose people name and all of them go for something and lawsuit and rare and take, me go ahead and change up some people name, okay, for my own channel, yeah. So, we're going to call that girl Barbara. Barbara. I could call her. I call her Barbara. I don't remember the name there. I could call her. I could call her Barbara. Yeah. And then we'll call him Robert. We'll call him Robert. I could make up a. Every time I remember what username I know I probably remember. So I'm going to call she Barbara and call him Robert. Yeah. So, anyway. I was living in Queensville at the time. My daughters was maybe about 10 and 6. Alright? I know if I fought because of a situation where I know that they were that age. So this was a girl that I used to sometimes leave in my house. Man, she was. I met her in Queens, and she's Jamaican, and we became very close. And so sometimes if I had to go out of town, because my relationship at the time was one that consists of my partner not being home all the time. He used to work out of into another state. Yeah. So I used to have to go back and forth from New York to that particular state very often, to make sure that things was good. He was living in New York as well, but he was working in that state. Okay. So she used to come over and stay with my kids sometimes. If my family was unable to sit my kids for me having I had to go out of town, then she would have come sit my kids in for me, on a regular. On a regular. Because my bit oh what is just so I can't really this. I'm just eat salad and I'm still look fat. Anyway, um yeah. So I'm never mind it because she always get paid when she come. So I'm never mind it, trust me. He was a plumber, and I guess he was doing that for many, many years. But it was cool as far as I know. You know, a problem with me and our friendship. You know, I was in a relationship. She's in a relationship. So never mind me and her being friends. You know what I mean? I say? But Barbara was a mad cool girl still, as far as I know. You know, we're not friends now, but she was alright. She was alright. She teach me about lipstick. I mean, I like lipstick them time there, and she teach me about lipstick. Anyway, while I was living in New York, one particular weekend, I noticed that one during the weekday, I noticed that my kitchen sink, a cup. I was living in a two family flat, so I was living in the bigger side of the house, 2 bedrooms, whatever, and there was a smaller side of the house that somebody was single man and lived next door. It was mad cool too, and it so happened. Let me close. I'm gonna check my phone number. Because I want to stop like the last time. And so, my sink was acting up, so I called her and asked her, I said if she could ask her. Well, I nobody call her. She called me, I told her, I said, my sink look like it choke up or clog up or whatever. And she was like, yeah, so I could have asked Robert. I asked Robert if he could have come over and fix it for you. So I said no problem because, I know a man him could have get the little roast on them thing there because, make him get the roast, right? So, but what I do first though, because I know say a man, I make sure I call my people and tell him say, me go make the dude come over and fix the sink. Him say no problem. Huh? Because I think he had met him one time. And never meet him. There wasn't buddies or nothing, but he did meet him one time. One time. Alright, so I call her and thing and she asked him and he said no problem. Ask me which day I want him to come. I tell him over by the weekend. The sink clog up like the Thursday, so into the Friday, the Saturday, him come the Saturday to fix it. Now, when he was coming that Saturday, I said to him, I'm not going to be at the house, okay? Because I have some errands for to take care of on Saturday. So from that Friday, I drop off my kids and make them go stay at my mother's house, right? Because the sink not work, I never want them make the sink worse. So I carry the picture them go left them over by mama. Mama keep them. My mother was alive at the time. Rest in peace, mama. So my mother keep them for me. And then the Friday. And then the Saturday, I go run my errands. But before I run my errands, I tell him say, I'm going to leave the house key with my neighbor next door. My neighbor was mad cool. So I leave the house key with the neighbor. And so when him come, he need to just go check the neighbor, pick up the key, open the door and go in and fix the sink. When him done fix the sink now, if I not come back in time, just call me or beep me. Them time we never have phone. We have beeper. So I'm tell him say, use my house phone and beat me and I will call it back. So anyway, him come, I never did it. Him pick up the phone, they pick up the key from the neighbor, just like me tell him. We go tell the neighbor say, I come, neighbor give him the key. And him go in and him do him job. Him do him job to the best of my ability and the things start to work. So that was good. Now when him finish him beat me from my phone, I call him back. And me tell him, say, me dey on the avenue still. Me don't do what me I do. So him can just go ahead and let me know how much it is. Since I'm dey on the road, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just drop it off because the woman did their home. So I'm gonna just drop off the money with her. And so I can get it when I reach home and I have to go back and forth again. So I'm saying, alright, no problem. So I'm telling me how much and take care of my errands and things. So on the way home, because she did live probably like 20 minutes from my house. So I just stop. She live at Alice and me live at Queens Village. So I'm just stop, drop it off, gear and head home. When by the time I go home, I'm already gone. So him left the key back with the landlord. Not the landlord, him left the key with the neighbor. I'm going to pick up the key from the neighbor. I'm going to go in. Check the sink, everything I work. Let me tell you something. I want to clean this Jamaican me ever see. He was a Jamaican too. One of the cleanest Jamaican man me ever see because that the boy that clean up 6 he might take out time of trash for me. That's how clean him was. I said, damn, Barbara, I'm a good man because this man here clean the man. I'll wash out the sink. Me did all some little dishes in the sink. Wash out them, turn them down, wash out the dish towel and everything. Me I said, damn, this man here good man. She have a good man. So, me I call her after the next day and I tell her, I said, boy, thank you, man, because your little husband didn't normal at all. He might wash out all the sink for me and clean up all the floor and him clean up after himself and everything, clean up all the table and all them stuff. I said, no, man, you have a good man, man. She said, yeah, man, him nice, man, him good. So, next day now, maybe the next day or the next 2 days now, me I say, alright. I know I have some little panty I just buy. Them time that Macy's are run the place. Yeah? Macy's not act like now. Macy's not act no more. Back then I just Macy's people are go. So I did have some panty I buy at Macy's like about 2 weeks before. And me and my sister were passed away. Me and she go to Macy's. You know where we go? The Macy's in a Rosedale in a Queens and close to Long Island there so. Them have one mall over there have one Macy's. I don't know if them still there but that's where they go. I'm going never buy panty. She buy panty, me buy panty. And I buy thongs. I buy 2 pack of thongs. One fussy lace one and one regular little cotton one, but a thongs. So I just put them up for rainy day, because my people out of town, so I have to have nice little panties when I head the way there. So anyway, it was time for me to pack a bag because time come now for me, for go out of town. So I look for the little panty and I say, wait. How come I save 1 pack of the panty? 1 pack of the panty having 3. So I buy half dozen panty. 1 pack having 3, 1 pack having 3. 6 panty. 3 lace, 3 cotton. I say, wait, how come I not see the lace up one? I see the cotton one, I not see the lace up one. I say, wait, look at my last a pack of panty. But how much last the panty when the panty in the bag? So, I said to myself, so wait, something right. Nobody not come here. Nobody not come here because this happened Saturday and this a Monday. Nobody not there. So how come the panty they missing? Me I tell them the whole of the house I look for the panty, can't find the panty. So I said, no, let me take a break from looking for this panty. I look like I last the panty. I must have drop out the panty in the bus and go home. And that me I think, so I last the panty now. So anyway now, me and the same girl, Barbara, right up on the phone and talk. I met her and say, so I buy 2 pack of panty. And me I notice, look at my last pack of panty. Look at a pack of panty drop out of my bag of minutes. And we can't find it. She said, no man, look good in the house, man. You must dead man. You must misplace it. I said, no, so I see the bag with the other one. All the receipt in the next bag same way. So, I give up. I never really give up, but I say, let me just give it a break. Because I know when you look for something, look for it, and you get frustrated, I look for it, as somebody did feel. So I say, no, I top look for them panty, because them panty has stressed me out. So, let me say no. I think probably about a week later, the same girl, Barbara, called me and say, what you do? So I said, I don't do nothing. She said, she want to run a boat. But at me, she want to cook. I said, what you want? She said, she want chicken dumpling, banana, and yam and them something there. I said, alright. Me come over, come cook it. It's alright. Me just dress up the picnic then, put on some clothes on them. And me did a drive at the time. Me did a drive my first car ever. A Toyota Camry. And I jump in my Toyota Camry and I drive go her house. Like I said, she live at Alice, so she probably about 20 minutes from my house. And I drive go down there. And me and her then I cook the food and everything and we are chill. You know, don't eat and belch and then girls talk. But him now say him a go a road. He must say go check him friend or whatever. So I tell her say him soon come back and go check him bridging or whatever. She say alright, go on about your business cause you me then me and she kick back and chill and whatever. Him still her say she fi go on. She said go on man, it's alright, we'll go. Him say if you need me just beat me. She say yeah. Cause them time like me say you never have no cell phone, a B-pad with a landline phone. And anyway, she you know, me and her in her room, me go in her bedroom and me kinda lay down cross with the bread like little bit. And just kinda lay down there, me and Sherry. Cause something we now do. When she come to my house, she lay down cross with my bed, and when me go to her house, me lay down cross with her bed. And whether there are a reason. I just say, you know something? You want to go up on the avenue? I say, yeah man, we go up on the avenue. She said, alright, I said, alright, go and get ready then. She said, no, first I said, go and, you come just like it. She said, no, she go bathe because she feel like she want a little fresh. Take a little egg wash. I said, go and take a egg wash, man. We just go on there and chill with you. So she she start look for the clothes. She look for clothes to put on and thing, and she go to the journal look and take out some panty, a pack of panty. So me, you know, when she take out the panty now, me I say, what? You know the pack see me, you know, like how I buy it. I see the pack and me I say, in my head me I say, wait a minute. But the pack of panty that look like one pack of panty when I buy what they were missing. Lacy panty. Me say to her, say, but wait, you have, you know, so that I want panty like, I want pack of panty like that me missing. She say, for real? Me say, yes, it's a pack of panty like the exact pack. The blue, the red, and the pink. She say, so me say, where you buy it? She said, I buy it. A Robert buy it, car come give me. Him say, buy it. Car come give me. Me say, hold up. Me say, when you get this a panty, she said she get him bring it come give her Saturday. After the Saturday when them did I fix my sink for me, you know. The Saturday go there. I said, wait a minute there. But the panty are my panty. I buy them panty a Saturday when them did I fix my sink for me. And the Saturday is the day when time I can't find the panty. No, I buy the panty the Friday. No, I buy the panty the Friday. And I left him at the house the Saturday. And when he left, gone, and I look for the panty, I see the panty in the pack, in the drawer. She said, yeah. I say, yeah. But the panty I buy from the Friday when I drop off the picnic them over my mother's house. She said, no man, him could have, they think I think if him take away your panty. I said, I don't know enough, but you need to figure this out. So, I said to her, I said, let me tell you something. Let me see the pack. I look on the pack. When I buy the panty, right? The panty, I know say my panty them. The panty did have a clearance mark on it. I don't know if you used stuff back in the days. Now they may not do it in a messes like this. But back in the days, because technology never bad like. Technology never up like now. Now them now do them something. But back in the days, they used to take marker and mark on clearance item. Like panty and them something there. Them know say this is 30% off. This by the color. Even if you call some thrift store and that them do them use color for know where they pan clearance, yeah? Some big store now them just put it in the computer car. Everything changed now. So Mr. Torres say, if the pack there have a red mark upon it, on my panty. She look on the pack a 3 panty, it have a marker check red in it. She said, wait a minute there. No, sir. No, sir, must be a mistake. It must go to the same place. I say, the panty are my panty. And my panty is the same size. But it's I want a little rip. I say I want a little rip up on the top part because I never open the pack and I change my mind because I never need to open the pack because I know say my size. I know say a stretchy panties, so I never have to check it. Right? So I mind. She look on something just like I come and tell her I said I'm something about a little crack, it's about a little crack. Then she said she will call. I said call him and ask him when buy them panty because listen, I said I have them receipt for them panty still. Call him and ask him the serial number. I said call him and ask him. She call him and she ask him say the panty them where you buy for me? Where you bring come give me Saturday? Where you buy them from? Him said, no, I never buy them, you know. I one of my brethren did I sell some panty and I take the panty from him. I know I never pay him feet yet. So I just said to him, say, I lie you tell you now, I might over my house he take it from. Him now answer because he say him never know some other it's a coincidence why she pick it out of the drawer at that particular time in my day, you know. So I said to him, say, you know, some my things they take out, him now say nothing. I said, why you do that? Him not answer. Remember him tell her, say, you know, I'm brethren him buy it from, you know. She said to him, say, Robert, which spot you get the panty from? Him say, it's a little misunderstanding. A little misunderstanding. She said, what you do that the woman panty drawer? Oh, you means a little bit of little misunderstanding. What you do that the woman panty drawer? A little misunderstanding. Let me tell you something. The man, okay, not come home the night. She said, wait till you come home, wait till you come. Long story short, me, when she and him start go back and forth on the phone because right away she knows that even my panty dry now. She and him start go back and forth and rail up and carry on and I rail up and I carry on. And me just take my bag. Yeah? Anybody who know me is with my pocketbook, my handbag. My handbag has some me stay in my handbag. Me just grab up my handbag and put up on it in my arms. And walk through and say, you and him can deal with that. And you can keep the panty toe. Yeah? You can keep the panty toe. But I have nothing to do with you and the panty. I say, you never do me nothing, you know nothing about it. But right now, I'm not getting me done with that, the panty business. And me just stay clear from you because obviously you're a man. In my drawer with my panty them. Where you doing that woman panty drawer? And let me tell you something. Cut the story long and short because my phone about for dead. As far as I'm here, the man never got home the night because he never want to the argument with her about the panty. So he never go home for a couple of days until finally when him go home, she and him used to catch big fight and she'll call police and lock him up because comes to find out the man did all a grind. Him friend woman 3 houses down the road from where them live. That woman did come at them house. She have big dinners over her house. That woman did come at her house, come and help her cook. And that the man and that the woman did sleep together. The man have a mean, wicked, honey fetish. Him that grind him friend woman, him friend baby mother. And come to find out the baby mother all have one picnic. That's another story time. But the baby mother all have one picnic. Woman have a picnic. But she did say after the man where she live with and comes to find out say the man where Barbara live with in her house. Picnic. At the end of the day. When they pick the man, they pick the look just like him. And when the man find out same woman are grind him and them go take DNA, the picnic come out 99.9% the man. Picnic, okay? So not only him have a panty fetish, but him also did a sleep with him friend, them woman. Shame on him. Me and her friendship was not the same after that because she feel bad, even though it wasn't fair fault, but she felt bad and me never feel comfortable being around her anymore like that anyway. So the friendship kind of did die out. And Mrs. Sierra still hear her upon him something that but it just was never the same. The friendship with me and she was never the same. And she and him did end up mash up anyway because she did find herself asleep with him friend, woman and breed after woman. And then my ears also say him in a pedal and live with the woman a couple years later. So I'll be a passa. I'll be a pass. Good, I want another story time. That. But anyway, look at end the one here. The time a friend, man. Teeth out my panty out of my panty drawer. Yes, goody. If you like the one here, thumbs it up. I'm going to bring some more story time because I know someone love the story time. Them. Make sure son share this one and show it a lot of love. The more love I show, the more the story time that I will come, right? Big up on yourself. Alright? Walk with, stay good. I'm almost soon later. Peace.